Morocco. We are live. And welcome to our Talk Tuesdays with the Funkster. What's going on, people? What's going on? Hope you guys are having a great day. Thought I'd just jump on this. I don't even have my headphones or my mic. Do I even use a mic? I don't know. What's going on, guys? First of all, let's say hi. Let's say hello. What up, Funksters? As you know, today is just about you guys. It's about me answering your questions. But first and foremost, please put in the chat your first name and where you're from. First name and where you is from. That's what we're doing here. I see Corey from Queensland, Australia. Love my Aussies, man. We love our Aussies. Tunisia, what's up? Make sure you say your first name too, because sometimes I can't read the what your handle is on YouTube. And please forgive the background here. Docam in the house. What up? Waiting for the gauntlet workout. Yeah, that's coming. That's coming. Don't worry. We're shooting that tomorrow night. So don't you worry, Decam. Larry, what's going on? Larry, good to see you. Capil from India. Nice. Alo, bonitao. Louis from Mexico. What's up? Jamie from Nashville. Abiola from Canada. My Canadian massive up in this place. Rich from Tampa Bay. Go Tom Brady. Your mic sounds great. No worries. Word. Mehdi from Tunisia. What's up? Gavin from New Jersey. By way of New Jersey. Love it, love it, love it. Keep coming on, peeps. Keep coming on. I like hanging out with you guys. You know me. Christy from New Zealand. Oh, New Zealand. We just came back from there in February. It was amazing. Auckland. We went up north, but we need to go down south. I know that for a fact. Don, what's up? Don from North Cackalack. Charlotte, yep. I came across one of your bodyweight videos, and you got me hooked. Thank you, AE. Thank you, Eugene from Oregon, man. Listen, it's 8 p.m. It's late here for me. I'm usually getting ready for bed, so bear with me here. Actually, I'm not usually getting ready for bed throughout the week. I know Tuesdays are our day. Us, we're hanging out together. What up, Rolando from Mexico? Buenos dias. Thanks, AE. I appreciate that. AE, were you on this morning? I thought I saw you on this morning, or maybe that was somebody else. What up, Hollywood? Yeah, baby. What up, Lorenzo? As you guys are coming on, please just give me your first name and your where you're from, just so that everyone can get. And you know what? It's about everyone else too, man. We're a crew. You know what I mean? This is the Funkster crew. You know what I'm saying, guys? So you have a lot of other people who are out here. What up? Shout out to Cherry. Andrew from Niagara Falls. Yeah, Andrew Dixon. That's my boy. Niagara Falls, Canada. Fabian from Melbourne. Okay, Fabian. Good to see you, man. Love Melbourne. Melbourne. Sorry, Melbourne. My bad. Please. Again, Melbourne, which we were there, like I said, last year. We were there last year. That was twice. We went to Melbourne twice last year. Love it. Cleon from St. Martin. Fan of yours, been watching your workouts for years. Thank you so much, Mehdi. Travis from North Cackalack. What up? Following you for years. Yeah, thanks, Travis. I appreciate it. Fitness is fun in Eugene. Angeline from Oregon. Nice. Forgot to give you no worries. Well, I live from Dublin. Yes, we were in Dublin last year for my birthday. In fact, at this time last year, we were in Dublin. I was training at Conor McGregor's gym, and we spent my 50th birthday in Ireland and Scotland. And this year it's because yesterday was my birthday, actually. My birthday was April 12th, so that's 2 days ago. It's turned 51. So yeah, man, it's great. Oliver from Sydney, beautiful. Shout out to Sydney. Shout out Juicy. Much love. We need more of the toughest workouts. They're coming, man. Listen, I'm telling you guys right now, you're going to be getting some serious workouts moving forward. Don't you worry. I'm putting in the work, because remember, I got to shoot these things. So I'm putting in the work. Starting MMA workouts. Beautiful. Sultan. Sean. What up, Sean from Toronto? T. Dot. I am right here, brother. 300. I know that 300 burpee workout is brutal. Thank you so much, Rich. I appreciate that. Gavin, love your workout. Saw them today for the first time playing. Okay, great. Yeah. By the way, guys, after you're done this, if you have not seen the workout for today, get on it, man. 30-minute workout. It's good, man. It's a good one. Thanks, Gavin. I appreciate it. What up, Eddie? What up, Big Pond from Portugal? Love it. Love it. Thanks for the birthday. I appreciate it. How are you doing? Eric from Montreal. Man, you know what? I'm going to be coming to, you know what? Are we coming to Montreal this year? Well, first of all, I don't know if the UC is even getting there, but yeah, man, we definitely, Eric, 100%. I gotta get to Faras's gym. I gotta get to that gym because Faras and I have been talking about doing something, whether it's a podcast or me coming to the gym. I don't even know if we've been talking about it. I always say, hey, I need to come to your gym and do a strength and conditioning seminar, but, it hasn't been an actual, conversation, but we definitely been talking about getting on the podcast. I want to get him on my podcast. Anyways, thanks, Lorenzo. Appreciate it. Thank you, Fabian. Edward from Chicago. Thanks, man. I'm 40. How do I lose this weight? You know how you lose this weight? Everyone knows. I think pretty much everyone on this can tell you exactly where you need to go. Over40alpha.com. Edward, okay, that's where you're going to go. Loved today's workout. Thanks, Dicam. Appreciate it. TJ, followed your advice, getting diversified. Did some Rocky 4 type workouts and didn't realize how much I'm out of shape. Yeah, exactly, Bill. Oh, TJ, yeah, good job, TJ. Man, that's awesome, and I love how you stepped outside of your comfort zone. Kettlebell goblet, alternating reverse lunge. I know, man. Those are good. I did your home bodyweight workout. The pain is definitely worth it. Nissan from Israel, what's going on? Thanks, I'm a Canadian. Thank you. I'm originally from Toronto, man. My parents are Guyanese, boy. I know that wasn't a great Guyanese accent, but they're Guyanese. But I'm from Toronto, man. I'm from the T-Dot, born and raised. Now I've traveled all over the world. I used to go to school down south. But I'm from here, man. Scarborough, baby. Scarborough. If you're from Toronto and you know 400, 400, McCowan and Eglinton, what up to my 400 peeps? I need to get you boys on this. That's where I'm from. Nissan, what's up? Uzbekistan, what's up? Kakdala. Good to see you. I'm 55 and I just started using your videos. Great, that's awesome. Jiu-jitsu workout, please. Hey, Pedro, go to do Funk Roberts BJJ workout. And it's so funny you said that, Pedro, because as I was crafting my new MMA workout, I needed to steal some of the workouts that I did, some of the exercise I did in that BJJ. But I've got some awesome 10 exercise BJJ workouts, man, specifically. So definitely good full body. Week 2 all day. Yeah, Sean Barnes, baby. Sean Barnes, you're killing it, baby. Sean is, when he's saying week 2, he's in the challenge right now, and he's ripping it. Love it. 50. That's what I'm talking about. Don from Hamilton, love you. No problem, Pedro. No problem. Okay, let's get to questions. Let's get your question. How you feel at 51 versus 41? Oh, great, Travis. Great question. Okay, that is a fantastic question, and listen, Travis. When I was 41, I actually fought Muay Thai in Thailand. So I trained for 6 or 7 months. Actually, I trained for a long time, and Clifford, what up, baby? Guys, just want to send a shout out. Former UFC fighter Clifford Starks is in the house. Go to his YouTube page, Clifford Starks. Man, I love him, man. I've seen some of his fights. I've been following Clifford for years, man. Under OG, Clifford's an OG. That's awesome. Anyways, when I was 41, I fought a fight in Thailand. I was in an insane shape, obviously because I was training for a fight, and I actually did everything I could to be in the best shape that I could for that fight, because at that time I was 41. I was obviously fighting a young Thai fighter. He was bigger than me. He was like a big guy, but Thai fighters, doesn't matter how big they are. They're still very good. He had like 60 fights. That was my very first fight. I knocked him out in the first round. You can probably see the ugly fight on YouTube, and it's not pretty. But I trained really hard. But in your first fight, man, sometimes you're in there, you're good technique, like elbows, knees, kicks. But as soon as he threw the first head kick, I was like, shit, this is for real. Like, this guy wants to kill me. There was obviously, we weren't wearing any gear, so that's when it became real. And then my ghetto tie came out, catching kicks, trying to dump, getting in the clinch, holding in the clinch, throwing elbows. It was great. I loved it, man. I loved every second of it. And then after the fight was over, I'm like, damn, man, I didn't stick to the plan. I think I gassed in the first round because of the adrenaline dump. Because again, I was in phenomenal shape, but that adrenaline dump is real. And then I just wanted to get right back again. I went down to Tiger Muay Thai, started training, but we didn't have time to fight again. But now at 51, though, I can't do the runs as much, like those long runs. So in that way, I'm gonna say 41. I was in better shape, right? Just because I was training for a fight. But now, like 51 now, like dudes, I'm telling you right now, some of the workouts you're gonna see me doing, even the ones that I've been doing, but the ones that are coming up, oh man, like I'm trying to push my conditioning right back to where it was when I was 41 for sure. But I've got to do things a little bit differently, right? I can't just go, balls to the wall. I got to focus a lot on doing a lot of like auxiliary stuff, right? Like the yoga and mobility work, so that it's sustainable. Because again, I'm not going to be able to recover as well as I did. But that's a great question, man. Great question. Jeez, I love it. But I'm telling you right now, man. Like these next 2 months in isolation, I'm kicking up that game, and I'm trying to come out with some. I'm trying to show you guys like I'm trying to push myself, and doing it live in front of everybody. I don't want to hide behind the gauntlet. I'm going to push myself. Some of the workouts you're going to see, I'm going to be dying in them, but I just think I like to just be real with you guys, right? I like to be real. So I've got some good ones coming out, man. I'm telling you, the Shred 16s. I cannot wait. I'm going to be shooting those tomorrow night. I'm shooting a gauntlet tomorrow night, and 3 to 4. It is, but AE, you need to lose those 8 pounds. That's going to be nutrition. That's 100%. You've got to just focus on getting the balanced plates, the balanced meals, carbs, fats, proteins, and vegetables. Don't hold back your carbs, or else your body's going to hold on to the fat. But it's all going to be nutrition right now. And then once you get past that hurdle of nutrition and making it a lifestyle, then the rest is going to be easy, right? Though, because your workouts your nutrition is going to fuel your workouts, fuel your recovery, and fuel your weight loss and fat loss. You're going to become lean, but it's all nutrition, 100%, 100%. Good to see you again, Clifford, man. Make sure you guys go to Clifford Starks' YouTube channel, please. Everybody, that's another channel you need to add. Clifford, step up your game, brother. You already have a good game, but yeah, former UFC fighter, man. That big, massive fan. What do I do? I'm 44. AE, go to over40alpha.com. Over40alpha.com. I'm right now, men in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s. Go to over40alpha.com. I'll put it in the chat. I'm running a 60-day free trial, man. So that's 2 months. You're going to get 2 months in the program. Follow along workouts, nutrition, everything you need. But anyway, let's talk about, let's answer some of these questions. How do you feel about fasting? Man, I love fasting. I love it. I think fasting is a great way there's so many ways you can use fasting, but definitely a great way to burn extra calories, burn fat, stay lean. I used fasting for many, many years. I created 2 fasting programs, a flexible fasting program and a fasting program for men over. Here's the caveat to that, Terry. I was fasting for quite a while. I was fasting, maybe for a year or 2 years, year and a half. That was pretty much, I wouldn't eat breakfast, and then I would come with probably 2 meals a day. And then in the last month and a half to 2 months, I started to implement breakfast again. So I stopped fasting for no other reason, but I was starting to shoot more high intensity workouts. So I needed to ensure that I had food beforehand, because when you're fasting and then you're shooting 3 to 4 to 5 workouts in one shot, and they're all follow along workouts, that's not going to work. So I needed to make sure that I had fuel in my body beforehand. Well, what happened? Well, my body was like, thank you very much. I shred even more. Like I got even leaner, even more ripped, just much more lean and ripped and hard, because my body wanted those carbs, right? Wanted that extra carb. And it was great because my body had kind of hit a plateau. You know what I mean? Like it just wouldn't move anywhere. And it was that little extra addition of that morning meal that just went boom. Now I eat breakfast every morning. I love it. And it's just like 3 meals a day. That's all I need. Every meal has carbs, fats, proteins, and vegetables, or fruits, depending on what meal it is. And lean, ripped, like done. It's amazing. But fasting is great. To answer your question, fasting is great. But 16 hours has to be 16, not 14, not 12, not 10. 16 is that sweet spot. 16, 8, and then there's so many fasting protocols, but the 16-8 fast, that's the sweet spot if you want to burn fat. Can you give me an example of one of your muscle building phases in your program? Oh, okay, yeah, one of my muscle building phases. So here's the thing. We all know that it takes months and months and months to build muscle, right? But for men over 40, one of the things that we suffer from is sarcopenia. So when you reach the age of 40, both men and women, but we're going to just talk about men right now because he's talking about my program. We suffer from sarcopenia, which is a natural loss of muscle due to aging. So what happens is a lot of guys who come into my program, haven't lifted weights or haven't done any resistance training for so long, but they also will have to lose weight as well. So during my 12-month program, it's actually now 2-year program, but for the first 12 months, the first phase is all about fat loss because we got to ensure that we get our body fat down to as close as body fat or less. Now, obviously, a lot of guys coming into the phase 1 are 30% body fat or whatever, so they're not going to get down to 14, but we've got to do what we can to get you close. Then in phase 2, we've got to add on some muscle building style workouts that are going to help you build muscle. So resistance training, it's more metabolic. So you're going to do circuit style training, but using dumbbells. And that's so that we can start to plant the seed of building muscle. Then in phase 3, we do a full body shred. So that's another. So, and when I say phases, I mean every 28 days, we have a set of new follow-on workouts. The nutrition pretty much stays the same, but we do fluctuate the carbs because in a muscle building phase, you need more carbs. Obviously, your muscles need carbs to help build, to help recover. So we add a little bit more carbs on the muscle building phases, and then the fat loss phase or the shred phase, we'll pull back on the carbs just a little bit. Probably instead of getting 40% ratio of carbs throughout the day, we'll maybe do 35 on a fat shred phase. So then throughout the different phases, that's what we do. We kind of, if it's then after phase 3, there's 4 and 5, which are again both muscle building phases where we focus on, building more muscle, getting stronger, using dumbbells. And so that's how it is. Now, is it like a full, I'm going to do, like literally gym muscle building workouts? No, not at all. Like that's not realistic. But we do have to continue to build muscle. And because my program is now a 2-year program, throughout those 2 years, you're going to build muscle. The guys in my program right now, like the guys who are like phase 7 and 8 beyond are freaking jacked. Like it's unbelievable. It's jacked because we're always, the way I set up the workouts, there's that progressive overload. I'm always telling the guys to increase weight so you can progressively overload throughout the phase. And then, we're hitting different parts of the body. We're using different exercises. So yeah, man, like I wish some of the guys are on here right now, but yeah, it's insane. Like it's unbelievable. I always say that. I'm so proud of the guys in the program. We got thousands of men in that program, 40, 50, 60, 70 from all over the world. It's insane. The results they're getting is unbelievable because they stick to it and it's easy to follow. You friend, I shared on Facebook, a lot of views you got. You cannot, thanks to you, I started training. Awesome, Nizam. I appreciate that. Low carb and 1 high carb on your workouts. Is it okay? No low carb. Definitely no low carb. So you should never do a low carb. You should just do balanced plates. And specifically with metabolic training or high intensity training, you need to feed that body, right? Because again, I tell you guys all the time, when you don't have carbs, your body goes into starvation mode. No carbs for too long, your body goes into starvation. High level science. This is basically not bro science. I'm just giving you laymen and laywomen's terms, because a lot of times when people start using all these terms, it can go in one ear and one out the other. So when I explain it, I try to explain it very simple. Oh shit, if I don't eat carbs, my body's going to go slow down, because that's where our body needs energy. Energy comes from carbs. So complex carbs, good carbs, right? That's the key. It's the good complex carbs that you want. Mehdi said, sorry, I didn't mean to send you that. I've been writing. Oh, no problem. No problem. Forever grateful. What's up, Flex? What up, Forever Grateful? Good to see you. Oh, shit. I always do this, man. Sorry, guys. I'm in 1 year of being consistent. Just turned 50. Awesome. How do I battle the sweet tooth before bed? Yeah, it's a great question. What do you think about? Okay, so I'm going to go back to Dicam. What do I think about battle rope workouts? Dicam like if you want to do a battle rope workout once a week, or I guess that's fine. I mean, I don't. There's nothing wrong with them. It all depends on what your goals are. Like if you're just trying to work out to try to use different variations to change things up, then yeah, throw in a battle rope. Finishers are really good. I used to use battle ropes with my fighters when we used to do our circuits. Yeah, I mean they're good. I guess yeah, they're good. They're good. Teach one. So I'm in year one of being consistent. Love it. Just turned 50. Love it. How do I battle sweet tooth? I'll tell you exactly how you battle it. There's two things you can do. Number one is you need to eat more carbs. That's 100%. Because what's happening is you're probably not eating enough carbs throughout the day. And then because you're not eating enough carbs and getting the good sugar that you need from the carbs, you got that sweet tooth. But here's the other thing that's happening, Teach One. You have a habit. It's now become a habit. It's become something that you do every night. You don't even think about it. It just happens. You have no control right now. The food controls you right now. You have no control over that because it's just a habit now. It's been happening for so long. That sweet tooth that you're battling is now coming from here. You're like, oh yeah, it's 9 o'clock, sweet tooth time, right? So we need to break this, right? The one way to break it is making sure you get enough carbs throughout the day so you're not having that craving. But like I said, a lot of times it's just habitual stuff. So that's where intuitive eating comes in. Intuitive eating means having control, in women's terms, having control over your food, having power over your food. Because right now what happens is when people like snack, people snack for different reasons. Some people snack because they're actually hungry. Most people snack because habit, like it's just, I'm watching Tiger King and I'm sitting in front of the TV, so I'm gonna snack and have popcorn. Or before I go to bed, I got a sweet tooth. That's just habit. Every time at 1 o'clock I have this because it's just habit. Or people eat because of stress, because of anger, because they're tired, because of because they're happy. Like there's so many different reasons why people eat. But the number one reason why you should be eating or snacking, which I don't like people snacking, so eating is because you're hungry. Not because it's habitual, not because you're tired, not because you're stressed. So how do you try to break out of that habit? Well, the first thing you want to do is you want to start using intuitive eating and say to yourself, before you eat, anytime you say, am I hungry? Why am I eating? No, first you go, am I hungry? Like, because that craving comes, right? Sweet tooth's coming. You're like, am I actually hungry here? And then you start asking yourself, why am I actually eating? Why do I want that chocolate bar? Let's just say. Why do I want that? Do I want it because I always have it at this time? What's going on? Am I tired? Am I happy? Am I like, why am I craving this? Right away, you are now bringing light to the fact that before you even eat that, you're putting energy into that. Like you're bringing light to okay, like you're putting it under the light, right? When you just grab it, it's in the darkness and you're just eating. Now you're shining a light on. It's like, oh, why am I eating this? And the answer is, am I actually hungry? Am I just eating this because it's 9:30 and I always have chocolate? Do I really want this? No, I don't want this, right? And then you drink. What I always do, I just drink a big glass of water, and then that right there, all that time, that 3 minutes or 4 minute conversation, you're either now what's going to happen, Teach, is now you're going to be like, all right, do I actually want that chocolate bar? I don't want that chocolate bar because every time I eat the chocolate bar, how do I feel after eating the chocolate bar? Do I feel like shit? Do I feel bloated? Do I wake up in the morning with a belly and I have the shits? Like, am I inflamed? Like all of that crappy stuff that happens. Do I want to feel that way? But if you do decide to eat that chocolate, you made the decision. You actually said, okay, you know what? I'm actually going to eat this chocolate. I'm going to put it in my mouth. I'm going to eat it. But that was your decision. It was a conscious decision, and you had control over that decision. That food didn't have control over you, if that makes sense. Because a lot of times you just take it and you're eating. You're not even thinking about why you're eating it. When you ask yourself, am I hungry? Why am I eating this? The more you do that with any time that you eat, so everyone listening right now, every time you eat, you always ask yourself, am I actually hungry right now? Or what's going on? Maybe I'm thirsty. Maybe I just need a drink of water to satiate myself, to fill myself. Or am I tired? Am I angry? Did something just set me off and I'm just pissed off? Or is this a habit? Do I always eat this time? And once you start asking yourself that question over and over again, listen, this isn't going to stop in one day. Teach one. It's not going to stop in one day. But the more you do, the more you ask that question, why am I eating? Am I eating because then you start to have control over it. And it's like, you know what? I don't really want this. I don't need it. I don't want it, because whenever I eat chocolate, I feel like shit afterwards. I don't want to feel like shit afterwards. I actually want to feel good. I'm putting 1 year of consistency into this program, into my workouts. Why would I want to sabotage it because of a sweet tooth that I really don't have? It's actually this playing, you know, this is playing this, playing yourself. So start practicing that. Believe me, it's good. But the first thing is making sure that you look at what you're eating throughout the day. Am I eating enough carbs? Like, am I unconsciously suppressing myself from carbs so that I can leave a little room for the sweet tooth? There's another thing that you may be doing. You may have something that you don't even know that's happening. It may have started way back in the day, and because you're just like, oh, this is the way I'm eating, you're literally setting yourself up for failure. So for any of you guys out there who have snacking issues or are specifically now, because we're all in isolation, you don't need to have that. Like, that's not something you want to have. You want to have power over your foods. You want to be able to make the decision, not have the food make the decision for you, or have your emotions make a decision for you. You have to make that decision. And when you start bringing light to why you're eating foods, how those foods make you feel afterwards, always ask yourself, how did that make me feel? Did I feel great after? Did that food give me energy, or do I want to feel like shit? So hopefully that helps, my man. I'm 25 years old. I don't know those, and I can lift a decent amount, but I still look very skinny. How can I put on more weight to look bigger? Bazinga, you got to eat, man. That's it. You got to eat. You got to eat 3,000 to 3,500 calories, good calories. You just have to constantly eat. That's the only way you're going to put on the weight that you need. I mean, you can lift heavy, you're just gonna get super strong, but if you want to put on weight, and you want to put on like good lean weight, like size, then you're gonna have to eat like that for a very long time, because it takes a long time. Not shitty foods, not freaking weight gainer, good food. Lots of carbs. You have to eat lots of good, rice and potatoes are going to be your key. You have to eat constantly just to get those calories in. What up, Barbados? Whopping. Big bang. Patricia, good to see you. Corey Cat says, I'm missing a disc in my lower back. I know, man. I was born with this. Is there any core and back exercise that you should? Yeah, man, of course, Corey. Tons. Corey, for you, before you do anything, you should be like, the dead bug is a phenomenal exercise to start any. I don't know if you're working out or whatever, but the dead bug is a very nice exercise to use to start off with your lower back, doing some bridges so that you can activate the glutes, because what's happening sometimes is when you don't activate your glutes, your lower back takes the brunt of some of the exercises. So, doing some good activation, glute activation, back release stuff at the beginning of your workouts, obviously doing exercises that are not going to hinder your back. So a lot of hip hinging and too much hip hinging, which means like swings or deadlifts or cleans, that can play havoc on your lower back. And then, of course, core training. Core training has to be something that you're doing pretty much 4 to 5 times a week. Some anti-rotation and rotational stuff, some anti-flexion and anti-extension work, some core stability, some side anti-side lateral flexion stuff, like full-on core work on the regular to help strengthen that core so that your lower back doesn't take the brunt of everything, right? So for you, it's going to be a lot of stretching, a lot of flexibility work, just again, and yoga too. There's some good back release yoga stuff that you should be doing. But for you, Corey, I think core is going to be the key, because once you have a strong core that will support your back, you're also going to be super strong, super powerful, like squats, deadlifts. I'm not even sure if that's where you want to go, but for all of you guys listening, people who can squat the most and deadlift the most is not necessarily the people who have the strongest quads. Like if you have big quads but you have a weak core and you're putting big weight on your back and and your core is not strong enough and which means your lower back's going to take the brunt even if you have big legs, and I have smaller legs but a super strong core that can hold that up, I'm going to probably be able to lift a lot more than you, and put heavier weight and handle that heavier weight because my core is strong enough. I've got a strong core, a strong base, so I can go down nice and low and blast up. I see it all the time. I see big guys with big legs. They have big legs. Just they may have big legs for whatever reason, but I can tell they don't have a strong core. First of all, they may be wearing a belt, and they're not powerlifters. I'm not talking about powerlifters. Obviously, you got to wear belts because they're lifting thousands and gajillion pounds. But I see it. I see it at the gym. I see guys. I can see the like younger, slimmer guy come in, and I guess he's got really good hip flexibility because he can go really deep, but he puts a ton of weight on. You can tell this guy's got a strong, solid core. So, yeah, you want to do a lot of core work. Me and my wife wanted to thank you, man. Andres, thank you. You're awesome, and also getting prepared because I'm going to Army. Physical, okay, man. Physical test. Army, use these workouts, my man. You can't outrun your fork. Rich, I could not have said it any better, man. You can't out-train a bad diet, man. What's your longest you fasted? 24 hours. Oh, actually, probably longer. I have fasted longer. Not because I wanted to fast, but just because I did a 24, and then I can't remember what it was. I remember my wife and I hadn't eaten in a long time. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, 24. Let's just say 24. Yeah, man. Sean Barnes, drinking 32 ounces of water first thing in the morning is a big deal. 1,000,000%, Sean. Sean Barnes, are you in my program? Because that's what I tell my boys every morning. 32. Oh, you are. You must be, because thanks for that change. Yeah. Sean, man, totally. 32 ounces of water first thing in the morning. First thing you wake up. Booyaka, booyaka. Get it in you. Kickstarts the metabolism, kickstarts the metabolic processes, kickstarts your testosterone. Well, testosterone's already producing in the morning by that time. But yeah, man, what a great way to kickstart the morning. With no gym available, what should I do to focus on losing weight? Earl, great question, my man. Earl, first you should go to over40alpha.com. Earl, go to over40alpha.com because the workouts I have are home workouts. But again, with no gym available, body weight, baby. You can do body weight if you have a pair of dumbbells. But if you want to lose that 20 pounds, you got to you have to balance between nutrition and making sure you're eating the right foods, balance plates, which you can get in the over40alpha.com program, which is 60-day free for men. And of course, nice, good metabolic workouts, short workouts, 30 minutes, no more, total body, 3 to 4 times a week. That'll help you burn calories during and after. So you're good, Sean. You're good. I mean, right now, I'm telling all of you guys that are listening right now, this is the best time. Can I try your 60-day free after the 30-day? Rolando, there won't be 60 days free after the 30-day. It'll be 30 days free, but yes, 100%. Because all the guys that are in the 30-day challenge right now, after they're on the 30-day challenge, the next phase, which 90% of the guys who are in my past challenges just move into the Brotherhood. And so they do the Brotherhood. So, and that'll be 30 days free at that time. It won't be 60 days because 60 days free ends this week. So after you finish that 30-day, you'll just move into the Brotherhood and you continue because phase 1 is a brand new set of workouts. You already have the nutrition on point. You'll have a whole bunch of new, thousands of other men who are there to support you. You're good, Rolando. You're good. But just focus on finishing the 30 days first. Don't be looking at 60 days because I've seen that before. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do that after. And then 2 weeks later, where's Rolando? So focus on the task at hand, which is getting it done, focusing on nutrition, and finishing the challenge. That's your number one thing. You shouldn't even be thinking about anything else right now but finishing the challenge. How did you break your fast? Good question, Travis. I broke my fast. Now me, because again, I'm 50, man over 40. I broke my fast. Let me just create. Of course, for those of you who know what I'm about to do, you all probably know what I'm about to do. I'm about to draw my balance plate. And so when I fast, 16 hours fast, I only eat twice a day. But I make sure that when I eat my plates, they got a lot of food on it. Right? One plate, a lot of food. veggies, fruits. So this is my balanced plate. Sorry, guys, just bear with me for 2 seconds. It'll be worth it. And for those of you who know exactly what I just did, because probably, listen, I'm going to tell you guys right now, you're going to see this picture every single episode. Okay, I'm going to tell you that. Now, this is a balanced plate. I don't know if you can see this. So every time I eat, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, after breaking my fast, I make sure that my plate has complex carbs, fats, healthy fats, proteins, and a ton of vegetables or fruits, depending on what it is. Okay, so that's it. Balanced hormones to support my testosterone. Boost testosterone while keeping all those other hormones at bay: estrogen, cortisol. Keeping insulin balanced, keeping your thyroid going. I know this is not it's not a hormone, but keeping inflammation down, like that's the key, and it's very sustainable. This is the way I've been eating for years, like 8-9 years. I've always had a balanced plate, whether I was fasting or whether I'm eating 3 times a day, always 100%. Do you believe in green tea? Yeah, I do. An ACV, apple cider vinegar. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's good, but again, Earl, those things are good, but those aren't the major things. Those are like the icing on the cake. You know what I mean? Like drinking green tea and taking ACV is not going to get rid of that weight. It's your nutrition and ensuring that this is balanced 3 times a day, and it's your workouts and consistency. But the green tea and the ACV is not going to be like, okay, well, I do ACV and I do green tea, but I'm still not losing weight. Yeah, because you have to have all the other stuff. And it's not just the food you put into your body. You got to stay away from processed foods, frozen foods, sugars, processed meats, soy, alcohol, like all of those things that sabotage your nutrition. You can, like, until you get to where you need to be, that's when you can start adding some of those back in. Well, not the processed stuff. You never want to eat that crap. But yeah, can I try your, okay. Hi, Funk. Brazil! Love you, buddy. Thanks, Esperando. Terry, thanks for answering your question. No problem. Chris, oh, for God's sake. Sorry, guys. I hate when this does this. I got to slowly go through this. Brazil! I'm 32. Can I? Yes, Chris, 100%. Guys, if you're 30 plus, join the Brotherhood. Join the Brotherhood, because it's all. Listen, when you reach the age of 30, your testosterone levels naturally decrease 1 to 2% per year. That's just natural. That's not even on top of the lifestyle, because when you have a lifestyle that doesn't support your testosterone production, then it's that percentage goes up even faster. And many guys don't know how to naturally increase their testosterone because it's generally not out there. There's only a few of us out there that talk about that. And again, TRT is my enemy. So don't ask me about TRT, because I'm going to tell you not to go on it. That's my number one enemy. That's the number one enemy of all the guys in my Brotherhood. There were guys in my Brotherhood who were on TRT, and they hit a plateau. They went off of it. They dropped. Then they did my program, and now they doubled what they were on in TRT. I'm not even joking. We have all this proof because my guys get their testosterone checked by using Let's Get Checked. And we do every 6 months, we do testosterone checks, so you can see, because I personally need to know that the program that I've created, which is backed by science and research, works. And it's not just, for me, the fat loss and the guys getting lean and ripped, that's just a byproduct. Like, I know 100% that that's what's going to happen for sure, because just the way the program works, you're going to lose weight, you're going to get lean, you're going to finally see a 6-pack. All of that stuff is going to happen 100% if you follow the program. But for me personally, I want to know that, and I want that proof that my program helps guys naturally boost testosterone. And in order for me to get that, I need proof. I need actual statistics, and these guys get it for me. These guys get their testosterone checked. They're like, this is where I was before, this is where I am now, and this is from the program. So for me, that's just, it's the bonus is watching the if you guys go to my Instagram, if you go to @FunkRobertsFitness on my Instagram page, you're gonna see. Actually, I think I did this last week too. I honestly think I did this last week. You're gonna see my boy Marco. This is Marco from Italy. This is him before he joined my program, and this is him now, right here. It's now for Marco, it's been about 8-9 months. But you can look at the difference. Look at where he was before, and look at how lean and ripped he is right now. Like this guy's 50 years old. Like amazing. Like it's incredible, right? And everyone's body's obviously going to be different. But this is like this is ongoing. This is ongoing. This is only 2 months. This is only 2 months. So he's coming. This is only 2 months for him. So like I show these because you'll see a lot of this is Eric. I think I showed you Eric last week. Look at Eric there and now. Eric's like one of our, if you guys are in my program, I just listen. I don't care if this look, oh my God. Look at Marco. Look at Marco. Like Marco's only like in phase 4 right now. Look at this guy. 50 some odd years old. His brother put him in this program. I just like sharing. This is his brother. That's his brother. That's his brother. Like it's insane. And listen, I have hundreds of those, hundreds. And listen, I'm proud of my boys. Okay, I'm a proud father. I'm proud of the hard work these guys put in, and the continuation of the hard work they put in. They all came out of look at Victor. 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 Love it, man. All guys in their 40s, 50s, 60s. Insane. Like I love this is why I do what I do. Look at this guy. Look at this. It's just going to continuing. Like it continues. It's going to continue. It's amazing. Anyway, sorry. I got to stop before as you can see, I get goosebumps and I love that kind of stuff just because it's just the hard work that these guys put in for me is more than I can. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this. Unbelievable, man. Watch. Unbelievable. God damn it. All right. Here we go. Is functional training enough to maintain your body as you age or still need to run often? No, definitely you don't need to run. For sure. I mean, for me, running kills my knees, man. You know what I mean? Like, the only thing that I used to do in regards to running was sprints, but I did it on a treadmill because it was easier on my knees. I used to do a lot of sprints outside, but that's just too much on my body. Like on the road, it's tough on the body, man. It breaks down the body. And again, I'm not fighting anymore. So I don't need to do that kind of stuff. So I know that sprinting is like doing sprints outside on the road. Like, if you want quick fat loss and while holding on to muscle and getting strong and ripped and lean and powerful and fast, sprints, but it takes a toll on your body. So what I used to do is go to the gym and just do treadmill sprints. So I would go to the gym, do maybe a quick metabolic circuit, and then finish off with treadmill sprints. But now I don't have a gym. So and again, please don't worry about we just picked up this Peloton. Yes, sir. And women's Peloton. We got the Peloton today. Because I also used to do bike sprints as well, because I don't know if some of you guys remembered when I had that knee injury and I gained 40 pounds last year from that knee injury that I had. Was that last year? Yeah, it was last year. And I used cycling and nutrition to completely shred all that out when I had that really bad knee injury. Anyway, so the Peloton there is for me to add that, right? So Medhi, you don't have to do running at all. You don't have to at all. Like this is just something that we actually ordered this a month ago when this whole pandemic started. So we just said, hey, we better get something in case we don't have, like, you know what I mean? Like if we want to go for a run, we can't run. We still want to do something. So yeah. What's your take on snacking, even when it's healthy stuff, nuts and dark chocolate? Again, I don't like snacking. I truly don't. I just don't think we need to. I just think that the reason why you're snacking is because you're not eating enough. So I just don't. Yeah, I mean it's crazy because if you asked me that a year ago, I'd be like, oh yeah, you can snack. But I just realized when you put enough food on your plate, listen, it takes our body so much to digest, right? It takes, I've been actually going back through my my nutrition stuff, right? Let me go right back through my nutrition, like just precision nutrition program, which is an amazing program. I like to go back through that and actually do some research and just really go through that again, and just to keep my brain going. And on the flight to, so I just just kind of reminded me that our body goes through so much to try to digest food. And those days when we used to like eat breakfast, then snack, then lunch and snack, then dinner, and then that grazing. That's so old school. Our body needs time to digest. It takes hours and hours to digest. So what happens when your body's working? Okay, this is what happens when your body's working and digesting and everything's going. It's energy, which is great. Specifically, if you eat a meal with good protein, because protein has a thermic effect of food, which means your body takes a lot more energy to burn it and more calories, which is great. But too much protein or eating too many times throughout the day will increase your cortisol levels, right? Because it's too much energy, too much stress. When your cortisol levels are high, what that's cortisol is a stress hormone. We need a little bit of it in the mornings to help us get up. We need a little bit for the fight or flight, but too much stress not only leads to a lot of health issues, strokes and high blood pressure, whatever, but also blocks your testosterone production, right? That's one of the enemies of testosterone, specifically for a man. So we got to keep our cortisol levels low. So anything that we do, and also cortisol, causes fat storage. So we need to ensure that we're eating enough, giving our body enough time to digest and process everything, and then getting ready to eat again, and then eat again later on in the day. So adding these snacks are just not worth it. Now, if you're like a high level athlete, that's a whole different story. That's a whole different, right? I'm not talking about a fighter or somebody like that. That's totally different because you have to fuel your training sessions. So that's totally different. I'm just talking about 99.9% of the people who are on this chat, on this live. So question and thought: using your program, but also weightlifting Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I definitely wouldn't do that, man. I honestly wouldn't do that because depending on how old you are, Lewis, it's just too much. It's too much. Like because remember, Lewis, remember this. Okay, maybe this is an aha moment for you. When you work out, like when you're lifting, when you're doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday lifting, and I'm sure it's probably bro split style training, you are breaking down and stimulating your muscles when you're in the gym. Okay, so you're in the gym, you're breaking your muscles down, you're stimulating what you want, right? So that's what's happening in the gym. The next day is your rest day. And that's the day where your body and your muscles are going. And again, I'm just going to talk women and men's terms, so don't, but there's science behind this. That is when your body is in growth mode. That's growth day. That's when your muscles are going, okay, Lewis just broke us down in the gym. So guys, in order for us to get prepared for that next session that Lewis has, we need to repair. We need to repair. We need to get stronger. We need to get bigger so that the next time Lewis goes in, we're prepared for it. Okay, so, and then you work out on Wednesday, your body, you rest Thursday, your body, grows. Friday, your body, so that happens, that circle happens. That's why you take those rest days, because those are growth days. And of course, with those growth days comes that nutrition too. So you're feeding your body, you're feeding your muscles. Now, you're working out Monday, you're in the gym, breaking down your muscle. Tuesday, you're working out, continually breaking down the muscle. Wednesday, working out. Thursday, when does your muscle have time to grow and repair? It doesn't. You're continually breaking it down. So you're never giving your body a chance to repair, your muscles a chance to repair, a chance to grow. You're putting the hard work in the gym, doing your weightlifting, or at home maybe now, and you're not reaping the benefits because you want to pile it on, right? You have to be very smart with your training. You have to be very smart. You have to know that, okay, if I'm breaking down my muscle right now in the gym, if I'm going hard and getting a good solid workout, I better make sure, first of all, I'm feeding my body the right nutrition so that my muscles will grow. Proteins, carbs, healthy fats, vegetables and fruits to get the micronutrients. I better make sure I'm resting on my rest day, maybe doing some abs, maybe doing some flexibility work, mobility work to speed up recovery so my muscles can grow and can get stronger. So the next time I step into that gym or the workout, my body's like, all right, we're ready, man. Lewis, we're ready. We're ready for you, man. We're coming. Come. And then I can progressively overload and get gains. What you're doing is you're just breaking. Your muscles are like, come on, man. Give me a chance, Lewis. Come on, give me a chance to grow, to give me a chance to help you get in, to maximize your results. Sure, you're gonna of course, you're gonna get a little stronger and what have you. Sure, but imagine how much more, how much faster and stronger and leaner and more muscle you would have if you just gave your body a chance to to recover. So I would not do both. I would just, if you're in a 30-day challenge or you're doing if you're in my Brotherhood, then you definitely shouldn't be doing anything extra, because here's the other thing: as we age, we need that recovery time. Just for the whole reason why I just told you. So a lot of people, they just want, oh, I want to work out, I want to work out, I want to work out. But you also want to remember, and this is for anyone listening right now, you want to be able to work out till you're 70, right? I was on a podcast today, and there was a woman who was 70 years old, and she asked me, I'm 7 years old, I'm in good shape, what type of workout should I continue to do? 70 years old, still working out. That's what all of us, that's who you want to be. Like for me, I still want to be doing burpees when I'm 70. I still want to be lean and ripped when I'm 70. But the only way I can do that is taking care of my body and having a sustainable program, not breaking it down and not giving it time to recover. Because, Lewis, I'll tell you right now, the worst thing for us and for anyone is getting injured. Because when you're injured, you can't do shit. You can't do shit. And you'll be like, God damn it, why did I do that extra workout? Well, I should have let my body rest. You don't see all those books and those videos? They're on the shelf. You don't want to be on the shelf like those books are. You want to be in the playing ground. You want to be in the field. You want to be putting in the work. You want to be putting in the grind, baby. Right? So take that. Don't overdo it. Believe me. I'm telling you right now. Believe me. Believe me. Armando from Colombia. This is my first week doing 3 meals a day, fighting those cravings. Beautiful, Nano. Good job, Nano. And continue to make sure that you have enough carbs on those plates. Oklahoma City, thank you for the birthday wish. I know it's on the 12th, so I guess, yeah, thank you. Happy belated, thank you. Here we go. Do you have alternative sugars like stevia? Yes, stevia is great. Monk fruit's good, yep. What's your thought on keto? Hate keto. Keto, definitely no keto. Specifically because if you're a man who needs boosting testosterone, you need carbs. And the ratio of carbs that you need, 40, 40, 20. So carbs, fats, definitely need fats, definitely, because fats, because the reason why you need fats is fats and animal proteins have cholesterol. And the reason why you want cholesterol, good cholesterol, is because cholesterol is a precursor to testosterone production. In other words, in order for testosterone to start production, it needs an ignition. And that ignition is cholesterol. If you don't have cholesterol, you're not going to get, you're not going to boost your testosterone or get testosterone production. But you also need carbs, because that's also helps in testosterone, helps with your thyroid, because when your thyroid's slow, I'm just keep hearing my wife, thyroid's slow, that means testosterone production goes down. So you need 40 carbs, 40 fats, 20 protein. Protein is still, protein's your foundation. You need a source of protein with every meal, but that's pretty much what you should be eating. Now, of course, it may fluctuate. Maybe you'll have 35 one day of carbs or fats or what have you, but the keto's for young people and women and other people. But if you're a man, you should not be on keto. Sure, you may lose some weight initially, but I know that there's been guys in my program who were on keto, who started on keto, and then they're like, yeah, I lost 40 pounds on keto. I felt great, and then I stopped for whatever reason because they weren't in ketosis, and then they gained 60 pounds, and then they also checked their testosterone, because I make them check their testosterone, and it's super low because they don't have the carbs and the other micronutrients that you're going to get. Because remember, it's also about micronutrients, not just the macros, it's micros. My program is about micronutrients more than macros. It's literally about the micros. Like, there's no restriction. We don't eat this and we don't eat that in regards to macros. It's got to be balanced for us guys, man. It has to be. We're men. We need to be eating our foods. And it's about the micronutrients, the zinc, the magnesium, the selenium, the boron, the vitamin B, all of those micronutrients that will help with our testosterone levels while keeping estrogen and all those other hormones at bay. So, that's my take on keto. Keto is one of those enemies for me. Paleo, keto, vegetarian, freaking low carb, low fat, Weight Watchers, like all that shit. None of them. That's not even. Is peanut butter a good source of healthy fat? No, but almond butter is. Almond butter is. What up? What up? All I drink is W. All I drink is water too, man. All I drink is water. That's it. All I drink is water. I got my water cooler right here. What about a healthy chocolate like cacao? Cacao's fantastic. Cacao's fantastic. I wouldn't eat all the time, but cacao is beautiful. I have cacao nibs. You can buy those cacao nibs, and I put them in my morning oatmeal. So I'll have like steel cut oats. I'll cook up steel cut oats. I'll put in, I don't even have it. I'll put in my whey protein, my Lean Pro, my whey protein, Lean Pro 30, grass-fed protein. Then I'll put in blueberries. This morning I had steel cut oats. Then I put in my protein right after I cook the steel cut oats. I put in banana because banana makes everything taste great. Blueberries, raspberries, almond butter. So I put a tablespoon of almond butter. It's very sticky, but you just mix it up. And then after I mix everything up, I put on some cacao nibs. Brilliant. How does your muscles get enough rest to grow if you're doing 2 to 3 total body workouts a week? Oh, 100%. Because, beautiful question, Richard. Because you're doing 3 total body workouts. So day 1, you do a workout. Day 2, you rest, muscle growth, repair. Day 3, you do a workout. Day 4, Thursday, muscle repair. Day 5, you do a workout. Day 6 and 7, muscle repair. Perfect. Brad Schofield did a great research paper on that exact thing. Bro splits, where you do body part versus total body for men over 40. Total body, you'll build more muscle doing 3 total body workouts. So 100%. Oh yeah, for sure, Richard. That's massive there because you got all that rest. Hey Funk, are you doing any more live workouts? I can't do. You know what? The reason why I'm not going to do any more live workouts is because I'm shooting. I got to shoot workouts for my programs. I've got. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'm giving you guys an insight. See those? See that right there? Those are the 3 membership websites I have. And right here are all the over here. That's my women's. That's my kettlebell, and that's my Alpha Plus, right? And every month is a brand new set of follow-along workouts. Every single month, 3 to 4 brand new follow-along, and they all have themes, right? And so I have to shoot those, right? I have to actually go and shoot those workouts. That's a lot. As you can see, there was 12. That's 36 months of workouts. It's a lot of workouts because I've already done, I've done a lot of those months already. So I just don't have time to do live workouts anymore because I have to shoot. And now, specifically, I got to get shooting. That's why you guys got to be in my. I have a kettlebell membership coming up. If you guys have one kettlebell, if you love kettlebells, then look out for the kettlebell membership. We've already done 3 months worth of single kettlebell workouts. Follow along, plus nutrition, of course. If you're a woman, we're coming up with Women of Strength, which is our women's membership site, which is going to have 12 months. Faye and I are shooting on Thursday, some more phase 3 workouts. And of course, if you're a man over 30, because we're going to open up the Alpha Brotherhood just because of what's going on right now, then you definitely want to be in the Brotherhood because not only is there already 12 months of workouts, but there's another 6 months after that I've already shot because we've had so many guys who have already gone past 12 months in the program that are now moving into the month 13, 14, 15, or we call them phases. Plus, we have so many lifetimers. We have lifers now, guys who are just have just said, you know what, I want to be in this for life. So somebody said this to me, it's like, dude, imagine having a 1 year of a whole workout program. All workouts are done. Your nutrition is there. Your weekly coaching. You got support. You have emails that guide you to where you want to go. You have access to everything on a app or the website, and they're all home workouts. So you use body weight or dumbbell. Who would not want that? A full year. Brutal. I don't even understand it. Anyways, it's crazy. How you doing? So I'm not doing any live workouts. French, please. French. Oh, I do not speak French. Je ne parle pas français. Not very well. Un peu, but not very well. Thank you. I do work out about 4 to 5 days a week. Yeah. Corey, 4 to 5 days a week. Listen, let me just say something here. Let me just say something. There are some guys like myself, who can go 5 days a week or 6 days a week, but I don't go hard 6 days a week. I put different type of training in between. So I may go hard 3 days, but then I'll throw in yoga or throw in something else. Because we do need to keep moving. Don't get me wrong. We do need to keep moving. We just don't need to put killer workouts all the time. More, Monsieur Lucas. Yeah, man, 30-day challenge is no joke. I got you. I paid for a 30-day challenge last week, but I don't know where they. Oh, Rohan. Oh, dude, Rohan, the emails were sent to you full on. If you paid for the 30-day challenge, you were taken to a registration page where you register everything. But send me an email at funkroberts@gmail.com. I'll put it in the funkroberts@gmail.com and look into your spam because 100% it's in your spam. 100%. What up, Michael Ballantyne? Good to see you, brother. Free. I don't speak French, man. Je ne parle français, Artin. Sorry, man. He speaks French. I don't speak French. Hi, Funk. What are your thoughts on vaccinations? Have you had it? I've had vaccinations before I go to Thailand. I had vaccinations when I was like, I can't even show you. I had that vaccination when I was a kid. I don't know much about vaccination. Artin, I do not speak Francais. Okay? I don't. Sorry, my man. Okay, I gotta split soon, so I'm going to really jump in and get through these quickly. What are your thoughts on vaccinations? What is your opinion on supplement boron? Boron's a good supplement. Very good supplement. If you could getting it from food is great, but yeah, supplementing with boron. El Yaqui is very shit. Okay, El Yaqui is very shit. Thank you, Arten. Can someone take care of Arten for me, please? One of you guys take care of Arten, please. You know what I'm talking about. Supremely technical. Wait a minute. How the hell does Brother Roberts look? Oh, stop it, my man. You know what? Supremely technical. I'm telling you right now, my goal is to look better than I was when I was 40s because I think I do. I think I look much better now than I do in my 40s. I'm honestly not being vain. I just honestly want to. But yes, you know, of course, I've got a little just for men going. You know, got to look good. And my wife's looking amazing too, man. So, hey, Funk, I have a pair of dumbbells. Awesome. I'm a naturally skinny guy no matter what I eat, and I'm trying to get muscular. Any tips? Yeah. I mean, again, it's literally, you really need to focus on food, you know, and I know you say whatever you eat, but a pair of dumbbells is going to be tough, specifically now. And yeah, it's just, I mean, everyone's going to tell you it's going to be the nutrition, and really you got to up that game. Like, are you eating 3,500 calories a day? Right? That's key. Show us pictures of women. I don't have any pictures of women. What's your best form of magnesium? Oh, Jesus, do I have it here? You know what? Just every time I go to, it's downstairs. Bio Optimizers has a great magnesium. It's amazing. So I take it. It's great. It's got 7 different forms of magnesium. So 100%. I'll be turning 27 September. When can I join the Brotherhood? You can join anytime you want. Just know, this is not a program for people who are like in crazy shape, right? This is a program for men was created for men who are 35, 40, mostly 40, 50, 60, who are struggling, who need help. So we don't go in, you know, balls to the wall. We walk you through, you know, the workouts progressively get tougher. But this is, if you're looking for like a program where it's going to be like crazy workouts, that doesn't happen until Alpha Plus. So I don't want you to come in and be like, oh, I started to join the Brotherhood and you know, the workouts are too easy. They probably are going to be too easy for you. Or if you're someone who is struggling, who's like, you know what, I need to lose some weight. I'm struggling. I haven't worked out in a long time. Absolutely. Experiencing weight gain while really pushing it with hard metabolic workouts 6 days a week, feeling good, but hoping to lose weight. What are your thoughts? Yeah, nutrition. And Darren, what I would actually do is I would pull back on the workouts. Work out maybe 4 days a week, and then focus on your nutrition. Because just like I talked about before, it seems like you're compounding. You're not giving your body a chance. So your cortisol levels are really, really high because you keep working out. You're on the verge of overtraining. And again, when you overtrain, cortisol levels are high. Body starts to slow down metabolism because you're not giving it a chance to recover. Body holds on to fat, or you even gain weight. So pull back on the workouts, man. Go to 4 workouts a week. Throw in some yoga to add some movement. Focus on abs and core, and get your nutrition on point. My body hurts so much after day 8. I know, Sandeep, I know, buddy, but keep going. Keep going, Sandeep. I need to share before and after using your workouts. How can I share, bro? Funkroberts@gmail.com, Travis. Fuck running. Yeah, exactly. I hate running too. Travis, funkroberts@gmail.com. You don't like running, just hit. Rich Rogers, I'm a swim coach. Love it. High performance athletes have been for decades. I can't tell you how much you love what you do. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, Rich. I truly appreciate it. Yeah, man, this is me, brothers and sisters. This is me. Bosu balls are good for core. Yeah, Bosu balls are very good for core. Good carbs. Okay, good question, Cliff. Cliff asked, what are some good carbs? Steel cut oats, quinoa, jasmine rice, black rice, brown rice, basmati rice, sweet potatoes after your workout. Did I say quinoa? Pretty much that's like the core, right? That's the core. Like, because here's the thing. You just want to keep things simple. The other thing I teach the guys in the Brotherhood is I teach them, like, when they go to choose their foods, I only tell them, I say, listen, only pick 3 to 4 go-to carbs that you're gonna eat this week, or 2 to 3. 2 to 3 go-to proteins, and 2 to 3 go-to fats. And that's all I want you to focus on this week. And that makes things easy. You don't have to worry about like trying to get everything. You just say, okay, this week I'm only going to eat steel cut oats for breakfast, sweet potato, and maybe quinoa or something, right? That's all I'm eating this week. This week I'm only going to eat sashimi, salmon, and chicken for my proteins. This week I'm only going to eat avocado, and I'm going to throw a lot of grass-fed butter in my stuff. And that's it. Or Ezekiel bread is also very good too. Ezekiel bread is good. Thank you so much, Rich Rogers, though, for that. And thank you, Cliff. What's up from Japan? Konnichiwa. Mr. Funk, Boxing Chris, what's up, man? How much cardio is enough for fat loss? I would say if you did, now cardio for me is not the cardio you're probably thinking. So it's not like going on a stair climber for 45 minutes. It's more metabolic training. So 3 times a week, 3 to 4 times a week with a good metabolic workout is going to do you plenty. Go to my ultimate home workout on my YouTube channel. You'll see. How many carbs do you eat? How many carbs do I eat? I eat I eat 40% carbs every day. So 40% carbs, 40% fats, and 20% protein, because we don't count our calories, and we don't weigh food, we don't count calories, we don't need to. We just eat balanced meals all the time. So I don't count calories. I probably eat about 2,500 calories a day. I'm so grateful that you are doing this whole 1 month challenge. Thank you so much. Yeah, Sandeep, you're awesome, man. Please subscribe. 100 grams of good quality carbs. Please subscribe. Who's JT Vlogs? The day before you start. Yes. How do I access the page again to start next Monday? Oh, Sean Ray. Okay, good question. So Sean Ray is asking, in the phase, you need to put your name and email address into a box so that box sends you emails every day that guides you. But Sean, you have access to everything. You can go to the app and download the app, and you'll have access to all the workouts, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. That the email, the box is just the emails they're gonna send you, because a lot of guys like to say get emails. Like, say, okay, day 1. On day 1, this is the workout you do day 1, and they like the information. Day 2, they like the information. Some guys don't want it. Some guys just go and they're disciplined enough, but a lot of people aren't disciplined enough, so they get the emails. But you don't have to. You could go right now and do whatever workout you want on phase 1 at any time. You just go to phase 1 on the Brotherhood site. You go to phase 1, you go to workouts, day 1, day 2, whatever, and do the workouts. So you don't need to. All that, so you always have access. You always have access to the page. You always have access to the app. It's just the emails that I like to send you guys every phase keeps you on point, keeps you accountable, keeps you motivated, so that you stay on point. Because I want to guide you, man. I don't want to just like leave you. All right, I gotta get going, guys. So 55 years old, want oh man, if you're pre-diabetic, you want to join the Over 40 Brotherhood, John, like 100%. We have a lot of guys who were diabetic that are no longer. Funk, almost 60, but doing your kettlebells and abs. Just started the abs today. Ouch. Yeah, good call, Martin. Dicam, are you single? You guys, could I hit before bed? Sure you can. Just make sure you eat. Best way for 6-year-old women to lose belly fat. Yeah, nutrition and workouts. Good, solid workouts. Your thoughts on intermittent fasting? I already talked about that. Just rewind it to I can't remember more, but I did talk about that. What is nutrition diet or plant-based? Don't like plant-based. You're heavily on micronutrients, definitely. Nutritarian diet, or you I still need vegetarian. Again, for men over 40, definitely no vegetarian diets. You can go on a vegetarian diet, but it's very hard to boost your testosterone. You can boost free testosterone, but it's very difficult. After experience of yours, it is better to work out in the morning or evening. Great question. You can work out anytime. Doesn't matter morning, doesn't matter afternoon, doesn't matter night. But the key is, Medi, is make sure you work out before you eat so you can replenish the glycogen stores that you lose after you work out. I'm not sure where the gauntlet workout's going to come out, probably in a couple of weeks. Supplements for better circulation. I think there's blood pressure supplements that are there, or nitric oxide is a good supplement for blood circulation. It's a great supplement for blood circulation. What are your nutrition? I don't have nutrition. I definitely don't have vegetarian or plant-based. Have you been doing have been doing your workouts plus intermittent fasting and have great results? That's awesome. Love it. Big fan. Okay, guys, I got to go. I totally got to go. Sorry, guys. Unable to get lower body fat off. Okay, Niran Jen, go to over40alpha.com, join the Brotherhood, because you're going to need nutrition that's going to help you. All right, I got to go, guys. You guys are awesome. Martin, every Tuesday, man. Every Tuesday, this is going to be it. So I love you guys, man, and get to know each other too, because one of the things about what's happening right now is community. Stay positive. This is a positive page too, as you can see. And I just like sharing the information for you guys. I just like giving you guys what I love, which is helping people all over the world get into the best shape and stay there. So like I said, I'm shooting tomorrow, and I'm shooting what's called my Shred 16s, which are literally brand new, never seen before. In fact, I just created them. I'm scared because they're going to be very tough. So get prepared, because I may leak one of those workouts out this week. And yes, Dicam, I'm coming with the gauntlet. I'm not procrastinating, because that is probably the toughest workout that I have ever produced, would be my gauntlet workouts. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm trying to listen. I'm actually trying to bring killer routines right now. That's all, because I want you guys to see me struggle through these routines, man. I truly do. So, and again, I want to have fun. I want to bring some interesting routines. Obviously, they're going to make sense and be effective, but I just don't want to bring the cookie cutter things that I've done many times in the past. I want to try to change things up. And for me too, it also challenges me. As I'm getting older, some of these movements are very challenging for me, right? So I like it. I want to stay challenged. I want to be 1% better. And all you guys need to be 1% better than you were yesterday, which means you got to stay consistent with your nutrition. You've got to be open-minded with your nutrition. You've got to be consistent with your workouts, not just hard workouts, but also your mobility stuff, your flexibility stuff. And you just have to stay outside your comfort zone, right? Stay outside your comfort zone. Don't get into what you're used to and what you're comfortable with. It's time to get outside your comfort zone, which means do some of those workouts that I posted throughout the week. If you're a guy over 40 or 30, then join my Over 40 Alpha program, over40alpha.com, over40alpha.com. If you're a woman, stay tuned, because our women's side is coming. And if you like kettlebells, stay tuned, because our kettlebell site is coming up as well. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Take care, and I'll see you soon. See you next Wednesday. Get it done.